Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to today's hashtag Spill the Beans. I am Tara Priolo. I am your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Spill the Beans is a once-a-week chat that happens in my stories, but is reposted on the feed later. Today we are talking about part 2 of bringing new pieces to new audiences or audiences that may not be expecting new pieces. And we're really going to dig into this a little bit and the responsibility of the artist. So grab a drink and come on back. I am actually very jazzed to talk about this topic. So last week I told you all about the things that Cassandra's Lullaby is about and how heavy that piece is, and how sometimes, and a lot of times, I think more contemporary pieces, and particularly pieces by Black composers, have more traumatic events connected to them. You know, when you're singing spirituals, there is that connection. And I know those aren't new pieces, but there's a deeper connection, okay? And honestly, sometimes spirituals are new pieces to primarily white audiences. So introducing the layered meanings can be, I don't know, a little scary for young artists that don't know how to talk about it. But I think it's important that you don't wait to learn how to talk about it. And this also connects, the idea of not waiting to learn how to present those pieces also relates directly to learning these pieces. Don't wait until someone asks you to learn it. Go ahead and just learn a new piece. If we wait for the industry to shift, the industry will never shift, because it's a whole bunch of people just waiting for someone to make the first move. So be brave enough as an artist that is confident in themselves, like we were talking about during auditioning, and knows where their artistic fulfillment comes in, to sing pieces that sometimes have heavier meanings or are by composers that no one has ever heard of, and push on the industry to move. If you want to hire me, I am going to sing the things that artistically fulfill me, not the things that you're waiting for me to sing by dead white people. And as far as presenting them and talking about their heavier meanings, or talking about these composers that may have had traumatic lives or things like that, it takes practice, right? Practice in a mirror, practice with your friends, practice at backyard things like Bite, that I used to do, which was the chamber music series in my backyard. Practice those kind of things in front of people that you trust. And I think there's 2 ways to present it. So there's the first way, which is to connect it to yourself. So for me, when I sing spirituals, like over my head I hear music in the air, that for me, I connect that to both Harriet Tubman and the deeper meaning of how Harriet used spirituals. And then also just over my head, I always hear music in the air, and that is a gift from my ancestors to me. The second way you can do it is by making sure that it's a character piece. So Cassandra's Lullaby, I identify with that 16-year-old blind girl, right? Or at least try to put myself in her place. I feel like I'm about to get chased off the water by the rain. There's like rain clouds forming as we're out here. So I'm going to try to finish this up. As an artist, the way that this benefits you, there's a couple ways. So if you are a person that is a perfectionist and really nervous about presenting things that people know and can criticize you on, excellent choice to choose something that no one knows, because then you can make your own liberties with it. And that's also the beauty of a cappella music, of spirituals, of folk songs that are able to be changed, and no one can really tell you that that's wrong. You know what I mean? And then the second way is, I believe it allows you to open up in your vulnerability into a room of people. And because that vulnerability is open, people connect with you deeper and want you back. Like, they see you as a person instead of you as an artist. And I think that's what we're always seeking and going for. And I'm not sure we always get there with perfectly presented performances. That's going to be all for Spill the Beans today. But something that I was thinking about as I was uploading that last video is, be a crowd favorite, not a company favorite. And maybe that's a part 3 here, like company versus crowd and what that means. Because at the end of the day, as an artist, you're serving people, not capitalism and businesses. I am interested to know if you all have any questions, any comments, any concerns. I can do a part 3 on this, or we can start something new next week. So please ask away. I have a lot of topics that came up in the comments of the Juneteenth stuff, and also in some DMs lately. So I'm happy to also go out on that branch. But let me know what you want to hear. That's all for Spill the Beans today. Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Make good trouble. Do good work. I love you all hardcore, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.